right. All right. What's going on, guys? I'm live right now. We are live. Oh, this thing is working, right? How was this? How y'all doing, man? We're here. We're live. And we're ready to chop it up as we do. We're ready to chop it up as we always do. Just getting some stuff together over here. Hopefully I'm not freezing. Let me get in my chat room. I'm glad to have everybody and let everybody know that I'm live right now. Let me do this. Let me let people know on Instagram that I'm live right now. A lot of stuff we're going to cover tonight. Glad everybody had a good weekend. By the way, I hope everybody has their tickets to Hidden Colors 5. That's in theaters in a few weeks. The Los Angeles premiere will be Wednesday, July 31st in Beverly Hills. Well, I don't know why, if it seems a little glitchy here. My thing looks a little glitchy. But a lot of stuff we're going to get into tonight. But again, go get your tickets, hiddenscolorsfilm.com. Let me let everybody know here that we're live right now on Instagram. Now, some of y'all have asked what's going on with me on Twitter. They put me in Twitter jail for a few days. They put me in Twitter jail. They're not letting me tweet because I posted a video of a fight between some kids. All right? And if you look at social media, you have that a lot. You have a lot of fights. Usually, there's fights with black folks fighting each other, or you got black folks getting shot or killed. You see that all day on Twitter. They ain't got no problem with that. There's fight videos every single day. Black kids getting beat up, black kids getting shot, black kids getting killed. You see that literally every single day on Twitter. I posted a video that was from, I think it was from Rochester, New York, and it was a little white kid, I'd say about 9 or 10 years old, he looks like. He was going around talking shit to people in the black neighborhood, and from the backstory I heard is that this kid and some of his friends, they go around harassing the black people there. And little white boy talking shit to grown folks and cursing people out. Then a little black girl around his age, she looked like she was about 9 or 10, walked up and whooped the brakes off his little ass. This little girl whooped his ass. It was fair and square. It was a fair fight. Just like every other fight. And some of y'all can't, I knew not to post it on Instagram. I knew they would flag, so I didn't even bother posting it on Instagram. But this little black girl put some black girl magic on his ass. She put them fangs on his ass. And Twitter took it down, talking about hate speech. Twitter, some of y'all ain't shit sometimes. We know how y'all stay on code, so I'm not shocked. That's part of the game. That's just them being on code. That is Twitter and the rest of the white supremacists being on code. Now that's hate speech. When the white person catches an L, that's hate speech. Now they sit up, what's up, Ola? Everybody shout out to Ola Akinrenuro in the house, the player partner. But yeah, when a black person is getting their ass whooped, all that you could just put, that's free speech. It's just reporting the news. So, but if a white person catches an L, we can't show that. See, they like to show these videos. Every single day, black folks getting run up on, people harassing black people, people calling the police on black people. When we fight back, all of a sudden, we get strikes and we get suspended and we get put in Facebook and internet and Twitter jail. So it just shows their own code. This is why it's important for us to do events offline. This is why Hidden Colors is so important. So we got to learn not to be 100% dependent on online media. That's good, but understand they can shut a button. They can click a button and shut that down. So we got to still be in the habit of doing things offline. You dig? And that's where Hidden Colors 5 comes in. That's why we got the DVDs and the movie coming out, so that we can share messages and chop up game with each other and have media for each other that we control. You understand? Because I ain't mad at him for being on code. Not mad at him at all. Do your thing. That's why we got to be on code. That's why today's topic, we're talking about the pot calling the kettle white. Right now, they have the ICE raids going on. A lot of illegal immigrants are being accosted. I don't know how many, but the ICE raids are happening in different cities around the country. Now that the ICE raids are popping and Donald Trump is, tweeting his usual stuff, now a lot of the left-wing people and the so-called liberals and Democrats, they're running around hollering about how racist Donald Trump is. And this was trending today. Trump's a racist. What else? What else did they say? They were just going on and on about how Donald Trump is a damn racist. Let me look at the hashtag. All of a sudden, now everybody wants to acknowledge racism and white supremacy. And black folks, we're not going to fall for the game that they're running now. We've been talking about racism and even Trump's racism for decades. We've been talking about that for decades. We've been talking about systematic white supremacy for the longest. Everybody's cool with racism and white supremacy as long as black people are the ones being targeted. The Democrats are perfectly fine with it. The Democrats, they are more racist than the right-wingers. And all day to day, Trump's a racist, racist Trump, Trump's a racist, racist Trump. They're trying to galvanize all the support for these immigrant groups now who are being rounded up. They want to start yelling racism now so that we can jump up and fight for them. And black people are not doing that. This is hold your own nuts time. You're not going to sit up here and play this game of, look how racist this is. Look how, this is almost like Nazi Germany. It's so racist. Every time they do that and be all melodramatic about this, that's a slap in the face to foundational black Americans. Black Americans, we're being wiped out. Our children are being shot, killed, murdered. We're being shot, killed, murdered. Black men, women, and children shot, killed, murdered, state sanctioned. And nobody lifts a finger. There is no national outcry for it. There is no national and corporate organized structure to combat it. Everybody turns a blind damn eye. Now that non-citizens are doing some shit they ain't supposed to be doing, you're not supposed to get up in the country illegally. There's nothing wrong with keeping people out of the country who's trying to get in here illegally. There's nothing wrong with that. But we've been taught that all downtrodden people, we're all the same. And that black folks are supposed to be the warriors and the security guards for all downtrodden people who are fighting, or not even fighting, but people who are just downtrodden. They're not fighting anything. See, there's a difference between being downtrodden and fighting. See, black people, we're downtrodden, but we fight. Other groups are downtrodden, and they don't want to fight. None of these people are really fighting white supremacy. If you look at it, these Hispanic groups are not fighting white supremacy. Take a good look at what you see going on. These Hispanic groups are not really fighting white supremacy. None of these immigrant groups are really fighting white supremacy. They want us to fight deportation for them. They're not fighting anything. They're perfectly fine with systematic white supremacy and black people being black Americans, foundational black Americans. They're perfectly fine with us being on the bottom. They're not trying to change the system or replace the system with justice. It's like, come on, let me stay so I can help you. That's what this thing is about. Black folks, don't be fooled into this whole bleeding heart. Look at these children and look at how many. Don't be fooled by that. Because our children are ignored. And our children are citizens and they don't get no justice. And they weren't trying to get into another country illegally. They were going to the store, doing what children do, and they were murdered. But these other groups are not really trying to fight white supremacy. It's like, I'll help you if you let me stay. I will be a good minion for white supremacy if you let me stay. You understand? And thankfully, a lot of black people are not going for the okie doke. We're not going to let them manipulate us because we've seen how hateful these immigrant groups are when they get here. Not all of them, but too many. Not all of them, but too many. Not all of them, but too many. And the thing is, at this point, it's not our problem. We're not taking on nobody's fights no more. We're not taking on nobody's fights. We said what we want and people are spitting in our faces, so we're going to focus our energy on that. We're not going to prioritize nothing else. We want reparations, and these people have been very disrespectful to us about getting it, and even these so-called immigrants who come over, they're joining with them, telling us what the hell we shouldn't get. Okay, if we shouldn't get all that, your ass shouldn't get over here. We're going to have to be bold. We're going to have to be stern with people about what the hell we want. Playtime is over. It is our time right now, foundational black men and women. Right now is our time. It's our time to be selfish like everybody else. It's our time to look out for our group only like everybody else. It is our time to look out for the best interest of foundational black Americans like every other group. And we should never apologize for that. We sit up here and congratulate people when they have the Puerto Rican Day Parade and show pride in Puerto Rico while they're in Brooklyn and Harlem and the Bronx. We don't say nothing about that. Show pride in where you from. You want to show pride to your lineage? Knock yourself out. When they want to have St. Patrick's Day parades all over the place, show pride in where you're from. When they want to have Cinco de Mayo, black folks don't complain. Have pride in where you're from. When they have the Dominican Day parade, when you put on the feathers and twerk your ass all up and down Brooklyn, knock yourself out. We're not complaining. The Trinidadian Day parade, knock yourself out. We're not complaining. Now, when we want to celebrate black American heritage, all of a sudden, well, y'all divisive. Y'all being a little xenophobic. Y'all Russian bots. Oh, y'all trash. Oh, y'all selfish. Oh, y'all just being just like the white man. Oh, everybody wants to complain when we want to celebrate our damn heritage. We ain't apologizing to no damn body. You celebrate your heritage, we celebrate ours as foundational black Americans. And we honor our heritage. You have a unique heritage, we have a unique heritage. And it's okay for us to honor that unique heritage of foundational black Americans. We don't complain about you. Shut the fuck up about us doing what we do for us. We don't owe you nothing. We don't owe an explanation to nobody. And we're going to get what we're supposed to get because it is our time now. Hold your own nuts. Don't give a shit if you're mad about it. What are they going to do? All these little immigrant groups complaining and talking about, oh, that's messed up. All right, let it be messed up. What they gonna do? Everything you get is from us, so what you gonna do? See, we got this thing, we've been timid, walking on eggshells with these people as if they're going to deprive us of something. I don't know where black folks got that bullshit from. All of these other little immigrant groups talking greasy, and we're walking on eggshells to not offend them. What are they going to deprive us of? They're not giving us nothing. They can't deprive us of nothing. Everything they get is because of us. What they gonna do? But get the fuck out my face and make me an empanada. You understand? You shouldn't have no bones about telling people to get the hell out of your face, and it's our time now. And with these raids and things that's going on, I don't want to hear these people quoting Dr. King. Miss me with all that. Whenever these people, all these other groups get in a pickle, all of a sudden they want to start quoting Dr. King. An injustice is one place, there's injustice everywhere, and an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up, quoting Dr. King. Because Dr. King also said, my people need reparations. And y'all ignore that. You disrespect Dr. King by ignoring that. Dr. King said he was coming to get that check for black folks, and then they blew his brains out. So y'all don't talk Dr. King's words if you're not going to respect his wishes and what that man wanted. And what we're doing, we're continuing the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. We're going to continue that legacy of him getting reparations for foundational black Americans because it is due. We're not going to play games with folks. We want that paper. We want the paper, and we're not going to get into a ping pong game of guess who the racist is. Because that's what they like us to do. They get into this ping pong game. Oh, look at how racist Trump is. And then the GOP, well, look how racist the Democrats are. Oh, and then it's the pot calling the kettle white. Back and forth. Two factions of white supremacy ping ponging each other. They're just two white supremacists having a ping pong game. That's all it is right now. See, unless we get that money, I don't give a damn who's playing ping pong. They're playing racist white supremacist ping pong. And they want us to sit in the room and root for one or the other. And they're both white supremacists? No. Play whatever game you want to play. Give us the resources we're supposed to get. I don't give a damn what your ideologies are. Give us our paper. Beto's proposal. What was Beto's proposal? Yeah, we need that paper. You dig? And don't let them run this game. Oh, God, you guys want reparations. You guys want socialism. See, watch their little goofy words. Oh, God, you just want redistribution of wealth. Oh, this is a capitalistic society. You want socialism, dude. Let me tell you something. White supremacy was socialism. Dr. Claude Anderson broke that down not too long ago. Understand, all you had to do was be white and you could get benefits in this country for a long time. That was socialism. All you had to do was be white. If you showed up and were white in this country, in the western part of the country, you could get free land. All you had to do was be white. That's socialism. You dig? And they still do. They still have codes where they distribute resources among people who are classified as white. So you get preferential treatment when it comes to jobs, benefits, and every other type of resource. Loans. That's socialism. White supremacy is socialism, the ultimate form of socialism. And affirmative action. Yeah? We got to stay on our square. and make sure the message keeps being spread. We got all day. We got a lot of time. And another thing, what we don't want are symbolic reparations. We got to be very careful because right now they're trying to give symbolic reparations. Have you guys noticed they keep announcing black characters in movies and in different cities? They're black elected officials, particularly black women. And this is another game they're trying to play. They're trying to separate black women from black men. They're trying that game. And luckily, a lot of black women ain't going for that. But notice they are announcing all these movies. And remember, Hollywood is very liberal. Hollywood is Democrat run, by the way, for the most part. It's the propaganda arm of the Democrats. But they announced the black girl playing the mermaid, and a lot of folks were up in arms about that. But again, that's very strategic, getting the black girl to play the mermaid. Also, Elizabeth Warren and all these people are doing speeches at the Essence Fest, and I just saw another video of Elizabeth Warren with a bunch of black women around her. So they're doing that whole fake game again. They announced today some black woman is going to be in 007. She's a Jamaican actress over there in the UK. Somebody says she might be a bed wench, but who knows? So we better understand the trick bag as far as that. Yeah, the black girl in Spider-Man. So notice, yeah, the black girl in Men in Black. See what they're getting a lot of black women and putting them in movies and shows right next to white men. See, they're doing the whole Olivia Pope thing. Was Elizabeth Warren with Fraudinista Jones for real? Because I keep hearing Elizabeth Warren and Fraudinista. I keep hearing their names together. Was she really with her? What's up, sweetie? Oh, okay.
It's very hot in here.
And it's burning up in here. What the kids doing? What y'all cooking? Oh, you're going to make tacos? Mm-hmm. Well, that's going to be wild. Are the kids staying tonight? Or what?
Yeah, I'm leaving in the morning.
Okay. You staying too?
Mm-hmm.
You leaving in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Where you going?
I gotta go to the dentist and I got an appointment and King's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, so you're taking all them to King's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. Come say hi to everybody. This is my daughter, y'all. Mm.
Mine is not done for hi.
What's
you
up?
look alike.
I know. Man. Okay. That was my baby girl. Okay. So yeah, what they're trying to do, they're trying this fake sister girl bullshit they did in the 60s. If you see Fraudinista Jones, sisters, it is a trick bag. If you see her goofy ass, and she's one of them second generation immigrants whose family's Jamaican, who has she has vitriol for black American society. That's why she does everything she can to undermine black society. You dig? But they keep trying to get black women and act like they're going to treat them somehow more equally than black men. And these are the same Democrats who didn't do a damn thing about Sandra Bland. And as a matter of fact, they in Texas, they got some damn Sandra Bland Day. You know I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a damn about Sandra Bland Day. They got Sandra Bland Day out there in, I want to say Austin, Texas. I don't give a damn about that because the people responsible for that sister's death, they're still walking around. They're still walking around, the people responsible for her death. No, her day is when those people are punished. That's when Sandra Bland's day is going to be. That's a symbolic victory. That's smoke and mirrors. It's empty. That's disrespectful. If you're giving her a day because of non-justice, this ain't like 40 or 50 years ago where you can just kind of ignore it. The people are still around who caused that injustice. They're still here. This was only a few years ago. Give punishment for those people. Don't give me no empty ass bullshit. And I'm telling you, if anything happened to me, I want y'all to go get me some damn justice, meaning vengeance. I keep telling y'all this. If anything happened to me, don't let these people sit up here and have fake love and having Tariq Nasheed Boulevard and the people who caused my demise are sitting around here walking around. No, y'all asses go get me some damn vengeance. Get some revenge. And I told you, I'd bless you. My ghost will bless you. I want revenge. And if you get revenge, my ghost, I will come back as a ghost, just like Patrick Swayze, and I'll bless you. Whoever gets vengeance, I will bless you. I come back and I'll help you get lottery numbers, all types of shit. I'm telling you, my ghost, I'll be like Patrick Swayze. Dudes, I'll be getting you all types of chicks. I'll be pushing women your way, the whole nine. Ladies, you can do it too. Get some vengeance, and my ghost will come back, and I'll just bring all types of, good deals on how to get bundles, eyelashes, acrylics, all that nigga shit that people like. Whatever you like, I get it as a ghost. And I hook y'all up with fly niggas. You be a city girl. Birkin bags, and niggas all over the place. I turn you into a city girl. I get you a Dominican. Some of your hood rats like Spanish niggas from the Caribbean. So I get one of you a Dominican. Like Pedro on 90 Day Fiance. I'll get vengeance. You get flued out. What's this? Is this a cash app? How much is it? Oh, Tyke, shout out. Look, let me. For some reason, I don't know why people do this, but shout out. I don't ask for it, but people be sending me money on Cash App at my KingFlex 818 Cash App, and y'all be sending the most arbitrary dollar amounts. I don't know why, but people do it, and I guess I thank you. People be sending like $2, $1. Some dude said, this brother said, hold on, let's see if y'all can see that. Hold on. This brother said, I hope I ain't giving no account number. This brother said $3.33. Like, brother, did you go buy a pack of blunts and just sent the change? Just real random dollar amounts. Okay. All right. Damn, y'all niggas be swiping my Cash App like you taking a bus home. They say it adds up. All right. Say pennies add up. Y'all giving me money like I'm a damn Girl Scout. I'm that goddamn. Okay. A little piece of money y'all give. Lord, $5? Y'all got me feeling like a crack hole. When mother can give me $5, I feel like I need to sell bussy for a hit of the pipe. Damn. With little bitty dollar amounts like that, all right. Lord. But thank you. But I thank you. But like I was saying, say it's hard. I feel you, but thank you. Hey, thank you. I didn't ask, but thank you. But like I was saying, I was talking about how these symbolic reparations that they give, they do these little symbolic things. Where's my wife and my children going? Where they going? Hold on one second. Y'all hear the doorbell ringing. Where are they going?
Going to the store,
all these badass kids? Because I got my nieces, nephews. We got a whole tribe of badass. What?
Come and say hi?
Yeah, come say hi.
Come, all
No. They'll be here tearing up shit. No. There's too many. I got a house full of damn kids right now for the weekend. Okay. Well, we're making tacos. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah,
we're
making
making tacos. What's up? Everybody say what's up. Wait, you ain't gonna say what's up? Oh, she's gonna do the car. Miss Lexi's gonna come. Y'all be with me.
Oh, yeah, you're behind me. So go on the watch car,
Yeah, we got a gang of kids. Yeah, I got Chime. Yeah, I got Chime. What's up, man? What's up? We got all the kids. They staying tonight.
Yeah.
Where are everybody gonna sleep?
They can all sleep. They with space.
Oh,
They're happy to stay.
yeah.
We're gonna get tacos.
Yes.
And stuff. So, oh man, yeah.
Get some more Sprites and shit like that.
Yeah, she's blessing after you do your snacks.
Yeah. Okay, man. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All the kids are over here. You like my wife's nails? Yes. Yeah, so they're making tacos tonight with all these kids. But all right. But like I said, like I was saying, sisters, don't fall for that symbolic, them trying to lie to you, telling you that, well, you're different. Oh, black women are this and black women are that and all that. They're trying to butter you up. They don't care about justice for you. They're trying to pander to you simply so you can vote for them and they can elevate more people over you. They're going to elevate more people over you. They think that you're dumb. They think that all of us, they know brothers, they know we're not voting for nothing. They know we ain't going for it. And most sisters are not going for it. Most of these women that they're hanging around, these are immigrants anyway. So a lot of us are not going for the okie doke. What? All right, shout out to Drew. He sent $10. Shout out to Drew. So, but what they'll do, like I've been saying, we've been seeing in all these movies, they've gotten black women in these movies, and usually they're foreign women, by the way. Notice all these movies they're putting women. A lot of these are foreign or immigrant black women that they're putting in these movies. So don't miss that, by the way. Don't miss that, by the way. And that's a symbolic form of reparations, and that's the same thing they did in the 1970s. After the civil rights movement, black folks wanted something. We wanted some stuff. That's when the benign neglect policy came in, and what they did, they gave us symbolic reparations then with the movies. And a lot of movies, starting in the early 70s, the blaxploitation film era came in. So when the blaxploitation film era came in, they started prominently featuring black people on film dominating white people. Also, they made sure to show a lot of interracial sex in early blaxploitation movies. If you look at blaxploitation movies, all of the movies were about, the basic theme was getting at the white man, getting whitey, and the black male is getting all these women, particularly white women. So if you look at all those movies, Shaft, The Mac, all those Fred Williamson movies, all those movies, they would all be up there laying up with white women. You did? They'd be laying up with white women. So that was a form of reparations, of symbolic reparations. Yeah? Yeah, they gave us Pam Grier, and I love Pam Grier, by the way. Pam Grier, this real fine black woman beating up white people. They gave us that. You're getting your equality on the film. You can go to the movies and you can feel equal at the movie theater. You can get to see some black folks kick white people around a little bit. And white people didn't mind putting these movies out because they were movies that were primarily for a black audience. So, they were cheaply done. And plus it saved Hollywood at the time because of white flight, because white people were leaving inner cities and leaving these theaters empty. So, that made up for that money being lost. But they're doing the same thing now. They're putting a lot of you in TVs and movies, on TV shows and in movies, and acting like this is a form of reparations for us. So let me turn my ringer off. Okay. Hold on, this nigga Ronald Moon said $1 for the bussy and crack pipe fund. Ronald Moon ain't shit. This nigga said $1 for the bussy and crack pipe fund. Man. But, like I said, the symbolisms are not going to work. We're rejecting these symbolic reparations that they're trying to give. We're not going to go for that. And just the fact that they keep trying to trick us, that says a lot about them. That says a lot about how they think about us. What's that guy's? Is it Buttigieg? Peter Buttigieg, or whatever his name is. Did y'all hear about his Douglas plan? And this is another con game that the Democrats are doing. They're wheeling these people out, talking about such and such has a plan for Black America. They tried that with Kamala Harris a couple of days ago. Kamala Harris has a plan to get Black America financially secure, and then when you read the article or read the plan, basically it's her dumbass lift-all program. It's the same thing. They're using trick words, everything out of these people's mouths, family. It's all about how they can trick us. It's really getting very insulting and patronizing. It's beyond that at this point. But the booty gig, a booty hole guy, whatever his name is, he had this Douglas plan. And let me look at let me try to find the article of where it is and read some of the stuff. And it was supposed to combat racial inequality. And some of the media outlets, they were using trick ass language too. They would have these headlines saying, Peter Buttigieg has a plan or blueprint for Black America. Buttigieg announces Douglas plan for Black America. They keep saying Black Americans in the title, but when you read through the stuff, it's basically that lift-all talk. It's basically that same old dumbass lift-all talk. And I'm trying to find, let me find which article that has the plans laid out. I was reading them last night. Y'all bear with me. Come on, thing. Okay, where is this thing? Okay. Here's some of the details. Okay, I looked on CNN. Peter Buttigieg's, whatever his name is, unveils new details of racial justice plan in bid for Black voters. So now when you read it, again, they put Black names on it. Well, it was named after Frederick Douglass. Okay. His plan seeks to combat racial inequality by focusing and reforming health care, education, entrepreneurship, criminal justice, and voting rights on a federal level. All right, there. Lift all. Here we go. In his plans, he proposed, 1, increasing federal funding for historically Black colleges and universities. Womp, womp, womp. Just out the gate with the stupid shit. Here we go. Womp, womp. No, Peter, no. All right. 2nd, increased investments in minority-held depositories, mandating 25% of government contracts go to minority-owned businesses. Womp, womp, womp. No, Peter. No, Democrats. No. No. We ain't going for it. Trick bag language. All right? Trick bag language. It also says the plan would also seek to reduce incarceration by 50% at the state and federal level. Womp, womp, trick bag language. Ain't no Black in it. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Black. When you look into it, when you look at the actual policies, ain't no Black in there no more. You done named it Frederick Douglass and all that old bulls. Ain't no Black in the policy though. Trick bag language again. Here we go. He said the plan also wants to address the underrepresentation, of Black Americans in the health and workforce era and they want to train their existing health workforce to combat bias, especially racial bias, when treating patients. So, because black people have been underrepresented in healthcare and in the health workforce, they want to train the people there now to combat bias. So basically give them more money and tell them not to be racist. Boo! Come on, man. These people are talking like we stupid as hell. These people are talking to us like we stupid as hell. That don't make no damn sense. I mean, they'll say one thing in one part of the sentence, and the next sentence, here's the trick bag. Then he goes on, our entire healthcare system is burdened by racism. Buttigieg, he told voters at Essence Fest on Sunday. When black women are dying for maternal complications at 3 times the rate as white women, your race should absolutely have no bearing on your life expectancy in this country. Womp, womp, nigga. Give us our money. I want to hear more stats, and I know I'm tired of all that. I'm tired. We know that you're telling us stuff we already know. You're telling us stuff we already know, dude. Just where's the money? Let's fix it. Let's get the money going, dude. Black women go through so much. Give us the money, man, and stop playing. We don't want a sympathetic ear. We're not trying to have a kumbaya hug. We're not trying to sit around the campfire and talk war stories. We're beyond that, man. It's money time right now. We ain't playing with you. Don't come around here with the bleeding heart liberal garbage. It's money time. It's our time. Let's get those checks rolling. Good Lord. What else does this garbage say? What else does it say? Okay, those are the main points. When black people and white people are treated the same by the criminal justice system, then it will be easier for white and black people to live in this country, and it will be easier for law enforcement. Shut up, stop. We don't need, listen to me. Black people. We don't need more laws. We don't need more policies. We don't need more laws. We don't need more policies. We need checks. We need money. Because the thing is, a law and a policy is only as good as someone who can enforce it. A law or policy is only as good as the people who the policy and laws are for can enforce it. And if you cannot enforce a law or punish the people who do not enforce the law, then you got a problem. See, but if they give us our checks, see, we ain't got to worry about none of that. So you can have all your laws or whatever, but if we get our checks, the checks are going to come or they're not. You see? The checks are going to come if they're or they're not. So if the checks are going to come, we can work out all that other stuff ourselves. But them talking about criminal justice reform, first of all black people are not criminals. What about the black people who are not criminals? Well, I told y'all about that. Whenever we start talking about something for black folks and they start talking about some damn criminal justice reform, that gives the impression that all black people are inherently criminals. That doesn't help us. I don't want to have to commit a crime in order to get a benefit. They're going to have to break bread. And laws are only as good as the people who can enforce them. Meaning that you have to have a military. And military doesn't necessarily mean army with tanks or whatever. You just got to have a group of people who will enforce it. You don't need armies and tanks. You can be a military using guerrilla warfare tactics. or covert warfare tactics. You understand? You have to be able to enforce your laws and rules. And see, black folks are not there. We enforce shit with each other. But for other groups, we don't really do that. You got to know how to, or be in a position, or be willing to enforce laws and punishment for people who break those laws. You understand? Now, when you don't have a state-sanctioned military, it has to be covert. That's what the mafia does. You understand? The mafia, they're organized crime. They have a set of rules, they have codes. And when people break those laws, break those codes, break those rules, break those policies, they militarily, even though it's covertly, they got enforcers who will handle them on the low. You understand? They got enforcers for that. And they got a code where they'll keep their mouths shut for the most part. That's why those in the mafia who do rat on each other, I mean, they getting at your ass. If you a rat, you are not safe at all with the mafia. You got to be in protective custody for life. And they'll still get at your ass. If you snitch on them, you got to be in protective custody all your life. You cannot walk around as a snitch around any mafia people. You understand? See, they don't have a shitty cuz in their community. See, that shitty cuz dude shouldn't even been in South Central. He shouldn't even been on the block. It should not have taken Nipsey to get him off the block. It should not have taken Nipsey to say, hey, man, I don't want you around because, you a snitch. He shouldn't have been able to access a person like Nipsey. You understand? See, this is the problem where we allow fuckery around us too much. See, this is why we got to start enforcing things. This is why we got to have a covert system of cleaning up our communities and handling our business. You dig? Yeah, rival mafia families will hit snitches. A snitch ain't safe nowhere around no mafia cats. Nigga, I'm telling you, even if you go to jail for 50 years, nigga, we've seen recently old mafia snitches getting hit. Old mafia snitches getting hit. You dig? You ain't getting off on that. And let me tell you another thing. The code of white supremacy. They don't like snitches in white supremacy society. And a snitch to them is a white person who helps black people in spite of whites. See, this is why most white people don't ever do shit to help black people, because that's off code for them to do that. You understand that? It's off code for a white person to help black people. That's why they don't help you. And that's why I don't really look to them for help. And I don't look for them for criticism or anything. Because if you're going to defy white supremacy, you better go ahead and do it. Don't come to me with the bleeding heart liberal garbage. You can't defy white society and white supremacy by helping a black person. They get you about the paint. You understand? Yeah, they labeled you a nigga lover, the whole shebang. You cannot do that. Even if it's illegal. Even if it's legal. Well, just like when Freeway Rick and Gary Webb helped Freeway Rick and he snitched on a lot of white people. They got Gary Webb out of there. That's a big no-no. And also down there in Alabama. Remember down in Alabama? The civil rights movement took on a large national audience when white people went down there to Mississippi to help black folks and got killed. Them white people said they were off code. Them white people in Mississippi, They're like, you off code. They killed a black person and a couple of white people too. And that's what brought a lot more attention to the civil rights movement. You dig? Look at F. Lee Bailey from the OJ trial. F. Lee Bailey, he has stuck to his guns about that OJ trial. To this day, he's one of the, again, he used to know Dr. King and all those guys, but F. Lee Bailey, he still maintains OJ's innocence. He's like, yeah, I did the right thing. And they disbarred F. Lee Bailey. I mean, they've ruined his lawyer career because he defended OJ and OJ won. So they've been targeting F. Lee Bailey. He's a real one. He stuck by his guns. He's like, I don't give a shit, man. Justice is justice. OJ didn't kill those people. I mean, we proved it, and there's other stuff that we could have put in the case to further prove it, but we didn't need to. You think? But, oh yeah, they got Whitey Bulger. They finally got him for snitching. Yeah, Whitey, they got him. Oh yeah, they finally got it for after years. After years. But nah, you don't help no black person in favor of a white person. You dig? That's a major part of them being off code. That's a major white supremacist code. And they learned not to do that. And I broke this down before. They learned to stay on code and not do that because in their minds, that was what caused the downfall or the subjugation. I wouldn't even say subjugation because it was an upgrade. But this is how the Moors were able to dominate in Southern Europe for so long. Because there were white people who were upset with King Roderick, who was the Visigothic king in Spain during the Middle Ages. He was the king there, and there were some people who he was beefing with, and then they went down to North Africa, and they started snitching. They were like, look, King Roderick ain't shit. They weak. They got nice shit up there. They got nice land up there that you guys can pretty much go up there and take over if you wanted to. So the Moors said, word, let me go send a couple of folks up here and see what's popping. So they went up there and, oh, that old dude was right. And they went over there and took over Spain and conquered that area for 700 years. Yeah? So what about Epstein? What about this Epstein dude snitching on Trump? But that's not for a black person, though. See, it's different. See, the white supremacists, they can snitch on each other for little shit within their community. I'm talking about if you, as a white person, snitching or helping a black person over a white person, that's a major no-no. Yes, the Moors also had Sicily back in 300 BC. Yes, I'm going to be over there in Greece in a few weeks, by the way. We're going to be, I'm going to be in the UK. We're doing the premiere of HC5 out there in the beginning of August. So y'all go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get your tickets for Birmingham, England. We have a screening out there. Shout out to Eric, the promoter. There's a screening of HC5 in Birmingham, England. The premiere is going to be out there. So we're going to be out there for that. I'm taking Mama Peanut with me. She's never been to Britain. And while we're there, we're going to go to Greece. We're going to go to Athens and Mykonos, I think that's the name of it. But speaking of Epstein, let me show y'all something. Speaking of damn Epstein. And this is how, again, speaking of how white supremacy works, how they stay on code. Speaking of their codes, hold on. Come on, thing. My computer started running slow. But let me show y'all something. If my thing act right, hold on one second. I gotta call Idi Amin from the Outlaws back. I'm supposed to do his show, and I've been meaning that he wants me to do his show. He does a radio show. And I got to call my dude. Okay. Now, the other day, they did a story on Epstein. Now, whenever white people get into the headlines for some sexual predator stuff, they immediately have to deflect. They start talking about some damn R. Kelly. Right after they start talking about Epstein, all of a sudden they done recharged R. Kelly with some more stuff. They keep charging R. Kelly with stuff over and over again. You dig? So they ran this story. And I want y'all to look at this, how they had to crowbar a black face on it. Hold on, where's this thing? Oh, this is on my Instagram. Whoop. That's not what I want. 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 Okay. What am I looking for? For Instagram. Hold on. Okay, where we at? There we go. All right. Now this right here. Let me pull it up a little bit. All right. So this right, listen to this. Listen to this. Come on. Come on, man. Damn. My stuff running hella slow. Got the spinning ball going on. I'm trying to play this thing. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, so I'm just going hella slow right now. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Free up. Now, let me free up some of my memory here. All right. Y'all bear with me for a second. I'm just freeing up a little memory here. Excuse me. All right. Bear with me for 1 second. All right. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. How am I here? Okay. Y'all bear with me. I don't know. I got a spinning ball here. Okay. Okay, listen to this. If I get it to play. Come on, thing.
For Epstein's monogram, J.E. appears right here in brass on the doorway, and inside, beneath the stairs, there's a lead-lined panic room, like something out of a James Bond movie. The FBI raid on the mansion uncovered sex toys, a life-size female doll hanging from a chandelier, and hundreds of lewd photos. Bill Cosby, who is now serving 3 to 10 years in prison for sexual assault, used to live in a townhouse directly opposite the mansion. These are pages from Epstein's Little Black Book. They were first obtained by the website. For
Damn.
Epstein's
So y'all see that?
J.E. appears right here in brass on the doorway.
So, dude, nigga, they straight crowbarred a story. They crowbarred Cosby in that story, and it had nothing to do with nothing. That didn't have anything to do with anything. Dude, they crowbarred Cosby into that. Cosby had zero to do with this story, but they were not going to let the black person, let a white person, take all of this heat for being a predator. They were not about to let that happen. They were not about to let that happen whatsoever. Why am I freezing? Okay. I hope you guys can see me. This thing is freezing. Okay. Yeah, this thing is freezing like crazy. All right. Yeah, just a random shot at Bill Cosby. Oh, let me stop this thing.